into the next level, and I can't wait to see that.
Amber, it's one thing to be really good in your X's and O's and strategy and all that, but I think what you just said there is you see Şengün free and clear.
To the Misc 3 tip dunk. Just think about that. Just
Never
think about
seen it
before. Misc 3 tip dunk. Tip dunk was on Misc 3.
Rockets now down 8. Back to Şengün, and the shot put. APG here on Ivy, now to Şengün. Green on the move, back to Şengün. Got it to the rim, and dunked it down, giving the Rockets their first lead.
Z played 81 games back in that season. Meanwhile, here's Şengün. Şengün flips it up and in.
And Roddy with 9 to lead the Grizzlies. Green, pick and roll with Şengün, and another finish by Şengün.
Again, these two teams have turnover problems. Into KJ Martin for the dunk.
Yeah, there's no sign.
Green drops it to Şengün, who hammers it home.
Brown having himself a ball game, man, and definitely not shy to shoot.
10 of 14 he hits from the floor, 24 points. Great pass and then the finish.
Every game has been a must-win for one of these teams. There are no, okay, we're comfortable in our seat or where we are. Hey, big jam there from flight 28, just taking off.
Got a lot of early Rockets games the first couple of months of the season. Memory calls. Green to Şengün, and some confusion by Vucevic. Şengün scores.
On the road, and they did one of those, and you elbowed me in
San Antonio. But they didn't have the slingshot action.
No, they did not. Şengün again.
Played Denver on Friday to begin a 6-game homestand. This just their 3rd game back after their annual 9-game rodeo road trip. Over the shoulder, Şengün-like from Green to Şengün.
Got a floating left-hand runner there from Bassey. A lot of big guys don't have that with both hands, let alone one.
Former Conference USA Player of the Year in Western Kentucky, and the Rockets are on the board. Green draws 2 to Şengün for the dunk. It's been a relatively quiet night to start this game in the first 4 minutes to the Denver Nuggets. Now 7 of 8 are the Nuggets, and they've made a couple of threes, and there's the boom plus the foul.
So when the drive occurs, you're going to have 2 defenders stop it, and then he kicks it out to an open man. There you go.
Pass, and another impressive dunk for Kenyon Martin Jr.
With J-Dub trying to stay attached to Jalen Green. As Green gives it up, Garuba using his first minutes of the night. And here he is defending Jalen Green, the best offensive player for the Houston Rockets. And gives it up, and Fernando. Boy, a power jam. Bruno Fernando.
You can't just take a simple rebound for granted or catching the basketball.
And Şengün with the staple shot put.
Since then, in the 10 games, they've only shot 43% on an average. And here they are with the clock winding down. Green, the bounce and the throw down. Nice play.
So he's on pace to eclipse that right now. Şengün out top, a little delay set. Green off the handoff, gives it back. Şengün, whistle, foul, count it. Green playing the 2-man game with Şengün.
Houston hoping he can develop into that type of a center.
Here he is right now, going right hand, spin cycle, count it, and the foul.
We had actually been talking about this behind the scenes. Where is Scott Foster? Where is Scott Foster? Well, we got Scott Foster. Şengün, and that's a goaltend. That will count. Clippers are one of the best defensive teams in the league. Number 3, in fact, as Green finds Şengün. Green around the Şengün pick. Şengün was in foul trouble against the Pelicans, and he lays it up there.
Larry does such a good job of communicating early.
What about that pivot? Nice breaks. Şengün playing against men over there. Now Jalen Green, good setup, and Şengün on the finish.
Jalen Green has such a nice handle.
Inside, let's go right back to Şengün.
Nice pass that time.
Yeah. And Wilt, obviously. Or 7. He had 7.
You say damn on here?
Yeah.
Hey, somebody gets 70 and 80 and all that.
Nicely done.
And Jalen Green has great ball skills.
Do the same because Giannis just trying to clear me out, man.
There was a no call at that end. Green to Martin, the catch, the flip, and the make. Been dealing with some calf issues this year, as Pat Connaughton. Green to KJ.
There it goes, starting to light up here.
Aldama got his first career start against the Knicks and double-double. And there's a flying slam for Fernando.
Great activity from Bruno Fernando.
3 ties, 9 lead changes with 4:45 to go in the first quarter.
Just like to see Kelder remain aggressive. Look at that beautiful, subtle ball fake by Şengün.
He has eyes in the back of his head. He doesn't count, but for the rest of the other players, when they spin, you go and help. They ain't passing.
Şengün rumbling to the rim. Yeah, Pirtle he's a good shot blocker, not an explosive shot blocker. Şengün gets it from Green and punches it down, but you're right, Pirtle is one of those guys who positionally seems to always be in the right place, right time. Quite often play all 3 Texas teams at once on a road trip.
Oh, it was devastating. I was doing that a couple times, man.
Şengün barreling his way to the rim. Play it to Şengün, right back to Green. On the bounce to him, rolls to the rim and scores.
You love that. Now Şengün has been really good.
This is all about belief for the Rockets, this final 240. And I just think they're so young and talented.
So just hoping to continue to make threes. Sometimes they go away. You got to play well everywhere. I'm with you on the Joker thing. Şengün, and he dunks it in there. And a 5-point lead for Denver. Green to Şengün, put it up and in, and a foul.
But good recovery from KJ Martin. I'll say KJ Martin's getting guarded by Trae Young. Let's see how that works out on the glass.
There goes Fernando.
There you go. Throw it down, big fella. Welcome back, baby.
So he's making a sacrifice. I give him credit for that.
I think he said all the right things, too, every chance he's gotten, which I really...
Whether you mean him or not.
Yeah.
At least you say, you get real. Who doesn't want to...
Worked in his first years in the league with Sam Cassell and learned how to bump and use his body, and he is really, really good, man.
Well, he scores in all areas. 31 a game. What a move by Şengün.
Before he passed it.
Another turnover. 15 turnovers for your Hornets. Porter Jr. swirls it through. McGowan's had his shot altered. Here come the Rockets. Martin explodes to the cup.
Takes that baseline. Johnson drives, sweeping move, and that's an air ball on a short floater. Nets are 0 of 3. Houston 1 of 5. Fast break opportunity. Jabari Smith Jr. jams it.
Randall double T, spins away from that. Tough fall-away shot, won't go. Hartenstein tips it to right to Jalen Green.
Green got to keep his head up, and he does. He finds Martin. So good transition that time by the Rockets.
There by Finney-Smith. Line it up. Bridges. Air ball. 21-19 Brooklyn. Houston trying to force the action. Good adjustment from Kenyon Martin Jr.
Tyus off the weave. Tillman trying to lob it for Triple J, but broken up by KJ Martin. Green, and Martin gets all the way to the rim.
Şengün gets a piece of it. Green will push. The dish to Smith. And steps through 2 defenders for the layup. DeRozan, stripped by Smith. Good hands. Tate to Green to Christopher. An open look at a corner 3.
Good minutes here from Josh Christopher playing with energy.
Langford misses on the triple. And there's probably another one here.
All right, that's got to be at least 14th dunk.
Langford is blocked. Şengün takes it away, gives to Green.
Oh, my goodness.
MPJ and Jamal Murray both back on the floor for them. Eason just took it away from Porter Jr. Has numbers. To Green, back to him. There you go. Reward the guy for playing some defense.
Deflect that Green attempt.
Got him.
Up top. Yep, we were all ready for that. That's how he scored his first bucket as a Sixer the other night on a Maxey Uber.
This time, just not able to connect.
Unable, at least to this point, to duplicate their incredible play at home games as they turn it over on their first possession. Leaking out is Christopher ahead of the pack, catches and scores.
And that's one thing Josh Christopher can do.
The rebound of KJ Martin.
The defense from Jabari Smith Jr. going vertical.
KJ Martin for the slam. 100 dunks on the year for KJ Martin.
You know, there's certain guys on this Rockets ball club that just play better when the ball moves.
Green to Şengün to the rim. It bounced in. Larson works baseline, comes on the other side. The reverse dunk was denied by Şengün.
Got numbers.
Green lowers his shoulder, drives, hands it inside down. Pihu gets plugged, hit the shot. Ball is loose. Matthews to Martin, to Green, back to KJ. Right down Broadway.
First of the year, the ninth of his career, drives baseline. Long rebound, race to it. Gordon the quickest to it, and Gordon up ahead to Green and got it back and scores.
He's got Bamba to his right. Green takes it away from him. Şengün gets the lob, but he waits for it to come down, catch it, and dunk it in.
Green on Joseph to Porter for three.
Good basketball there. Two-man game between Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr.
Is his aggressiveness to get rebounds, and those rebounds on both ends of the floor.
Smith continues to click from outside.
Warriors' biggest lead has been 9. Rockets' biggest lead has only been 3. There's a 3 for Tari Eason.
Yeah, good shot there. The must-wins in succession, man.
How about Golden State? Dominant at home and quite the opposite on the road. Tate knocks in the 3. That's his first, just the Rockets' 8. Literally been at the center of the Pelicans' success in this game. A plus 26 now, the reset. And another make for Kevin Porter Jr. 10 straight for the Rockets. Not to mention, I still owe Corey Brewer some money.
Brewski, one of my favorite teammates. He won't let me live down. He beat me in the national championship.
And Levine, as we mentioned in the open, on fire as of late, especially over the last 4, where he's averaged 35 a game. And then Tate answers with a 3 of his own. It's turned back by Porter, now to KJ, and sweeping to the lane, able to drop it through.
The Heat could use the help. Jalen Green, crossover, and sets up Martin Jr., and he knocks in a tray.
Grab some boards inside, play some good post defense.
He might grab those boards and smack you over the back of the head with them. Şengün for 3, rimmed it down. And he misses a 3 badly. And then the interception for Green. Green to KPJ from the corner. This time gets turned back. Sets the pick for Green. Now to KPJ, his 3 is on the way, and it rattles through. They've combined, those two guys have combined for 31 of their 44. Right, they're taking the Jason Brown route here in this game as Şengün dunks it down. He's got a half a dozen. And of course, they gave up a ton of fast break points to a team that doesn't fast break up in Dallas. Very good in that area as well, with 24 minutes gone by and 24 to go. And the second 24 starts.
Comes back with the crossover, kicks it out deep.
And then Zach closed out the quarter. Yep. He had 3 points at one point in that second half, and then went on a personal 8-0 run by himself within under 50 seconds. So, I mean, that was... Whew.
You know that's been sort of put into their brains by the Rockets coaches. And right back the other way for Kevin Porter Jr. Suns on a 13-5 run. Turned up the intensity defensively, starting to make some shots here. Knicks, he rims in another triple.
There you go, talk about Nation Knicks, no hesitation there.
Nope.
I'm sure you can do it, Craig.
I'll tell you what, Hayes already in the barn, Ryan. I got to move on. Here's KPJ for 3, and he knocks it down. That's his second.
Green had 8 first half points. Now corner 3, Jabari Smith knocks it in. Remember, he was saddled with 3 fouls in the first half.
Green dances. Pitches it to Porter in rhythm, lets it fly, and he knocks it down, so he gets into the act. So the world kept going on. That time a perfect trip for Okongwu. Green gets turned back by Hunter. Now goes to Smith. A wing three. Good. Number 5, a career high. He adds to it. In the lead coming into this game, 52 of them. That's his 53rd, second most in the league in terms of made three. Şengün trying to answer, and Alp knocks down a 3 of his own.
This is not looking promising right now for Dallas. Defending and trailing. The middle point of the fourth quarter. Şengün.
Kenyon Martin Jr. just checked into the game as well. Had a good setup by Green for Eason. Eason's got the trip.
Jalen Green over to Porter, who hits a 3.
He gets turned back. Now to Green. Back to Gordon. He's open. Deep 3 on the way. Need it. Get it.
Good basketball there between Green and Gordon.
Now, there's Christopher recovering, tracking down Brown, deflecting it. The lob, the dunk. Jalen Green to Tari Eason.
Will not return. D'Angelo Russell will not return for the second half of tonight's game due to left foot soreness.
And the lob. Thank you.
Garland, meanwhile, is watched by Green. Now it's Mitchell. Mitchell tracked by Porter. Mitchell to the basket, scoops it up, missed the shot. Kevin Porter said this one is circle. And he said this is not like any other game as Martin at the rim.
Too easy right now for the Rockets on their offensive end. Max Strus, first score tonight. After 7 straight missed triples, Strus got one, but the Rockets come right back. That was smashing.
For the most part, the Rockets do a good job getting to the free throw line and scoring.
Green throws it up, and Smith throws it down.
Need more of that, getting out transition and playing fast.
Got a timeout for Cleveland. Green to Fernando for the punch.
Good to see that connection. Didn't have it with Jalen and Bruno. And
yeah, he got Patrick Williams dunked on that time.
Smith deters Dragic, and here come the young athletic Rockets. Porter with a catch and jam.
And this is very similar to the first quarter.
Yes.
Get in there and box out. It's going to take a group effort.
Alley-oop. Dropping it in. KJ Morton. Got to get up a shot. Porter does. Off the glass. That would have counted. Mistiming his jump and not getting the rebound was Craig to Green down to Martin.
Be confident and come off and play aggressive. And he's really the reason the Rockets are in it.
And Smith ripped it away. The bounce ahead to Green. Throws the lob to Porter. Oh my, showtime again.
Able to reclaim it, but again, able to poke it away.
Yeah, DeAndre just dribbling the ball in front of people. That won't work.
Steps up the lob, and boy, flying in. Tari Eason.
Now to Collins, 1-on-2. Missed everything. Another lob. Oh, and another catch and slam. This time it was Kevin Porter Jr. on the business end. Young driving, bank shot, no. Rebound Houston. They will run. Here comes the Rockets Air Force. Green and Martin.
He's just trying not to just throw it up. He'll go get it, baby.
McConnell gets turned back, loses the ball. It's picked up by Green. They have numbers. Green back to Martin.
And let's not forget about Jayshawn Tate, too. Yep. I mean, in his 3rd year, but adds a little bit more experience than a first-year or a second-year player. Here's a transition look, the lob to Martin.
Yeah, Jayshawn Tate, a wily old vet on this team, but this is what Kenyon Martin can do.
Collusion at midcourt, no call. Green lobs it up there and slamming it down. KJ Martin Jr.
Green works on Osmond. Lamar Stevens is checked in as well. Green finds Martin, creeps baseline. Martin lays it up and in.
It's to get your shoulder past that defensive player's arm.
Porter Jr. dunks.
So far, this veteran group for the Pelicans, they've responded.
And he hit him with the too small gesture.
Hey, man, that's part of it, man.
Green to Şengün.
He did a good job. Fisher obviously saw it differently.
And Smith got it.
He has played much different than he did when he started. Charles averaging 5 and 5. Shows you his shooting ability.
Oh.
Eason shows you his dunking ability.
9 dunks for them.
Take that offensive rebound, though, to KPJ. Some nifty reverse 5-hole dribbling. Back to Green, weaving, dishing, and Martin dunking.
Here you go. The Rockets doing a good job just staying with that possession.
Those drafts are always fun. How it breaks down. See the draft before the game. As Şengün, little floater there inside.
Good pass. Garuba up and in.
2 on the shot clock, a long 3. And the rebound hustled to by Green. Oh, Martin Jr., he can skywalk.
Don't give up something to Sabonis, as you said earlier, Craig. The three-pointer is going to be it for right now.
Green to Martin.
There you go, like that two-man game. And those are shots he can get anytime he wants.
Green works baseline, finds Smith. Good look for the easy flush.
I was thinking moments ago, I didn't say it.
Green down the lane. Garuba has himself a bucket.
He's got a big body. He's got a nice touch around the basket.
He's getting his tonight.
And like I said, that touch is in the mid-range.
Good pass, and there's the dunk, a monster dunk.
All right, you got numbers if you run right here, and you're the Rockets, but
skip.
There you
Inside,
go.
KJ Martin lays it up and in. Limited turnovers, which was a huge issue up in Minneapolis. Whoa, how about that move? Then the dish to Şengün, and another shot put. That's like his third or his fourth. To Martin, nope. Decided otherwise. Gets it, drives it, finds it.
Eubanks, if he wasn't 2 feet outside of the restricted, there's nothing he could have done. That's your Rockets fan, but he's just always in the right place at the right time.
Green slips it into Şengün.
Love that. And LP just got his momentum moving as the pass.
To make it 14-13 Spurs.
You see how devastating Trey Jones can be in the open court against this Rocket ball club. I think he knows it.
Kevin Porter Jr., keep in mind, he's a guy who shoots the step back, so he was able to time harden step back. He knew it was coming.
Green rolling into Şengün for 2. But it's tough to kind of make it look easy against the Sixers when they're able to set themselves defensively in the half.
Oh!
Great pass, good cut, and a strong finish there by Kevin Porter Jr.
35 for Booker. They got to get it done on this end. Here's Green in the big third quarter. Pocket pass inside. Fernando again.
10 on the shot clock. Green on the dribble drive. Scoop to Fernando. He dunks it in. Chris Marlowe, Scott Hastings. You just heard from Vic Lombardi. He's trying to shake off the Rockets. Good defense by Vlatko. Inside, and the ball put up and in over Murray.
Now less than 6 minutes away from their first winning streak of the season. Green to Şengün, baby hook.
Big boy basketball. At that, that's rare, Craig.
Jalen Green draws 2 into KJ, elevates, goes glass, and it's 4. Make it 5-0 Houston. Knicks drops it back to Green, immediately picked up by Jackson.
Much better speed in the game from the Rockets.
Now to Şengün. Oh, stop it! Oh, he showed it. They bit, he whirled, and he finished it off.
Yes, he has.
Very good career. Şengün on Zubats could not be all that aggressive that time, and Şengün able to throw it up and in with the left.
And that's why you can pack the paint. You know, make somebody else beat you. Also notice Kennard here in the lineup.
Nice patience.
Oh, that was beautiful.
He slid to the other side of the baseline to give him the space, right? To not have the defender in his lap.
Şengün deep in the paint.
Porter's bringing it up. Green. That's a great feed by Green to Kenyon Martin Jr. for the dunk.
Green on Morris. Oh, no look. Whipped it inside the Porter for the easy 2. It's a 2-possession game. 82 seconds to play in the ball game.
Number 3 overall pick last summer's draft. Green go clumsily around the back, but there's Şengün with the 15-footer.
Can't finish. Porter Jr. ahead to Jalen Green. Had a notion. Spots a man cruising right in the paint. That's Jabari Smith to lay it up and in.
Strike inside. Beautiful pass. Green to Porter Jr.
Şengün! Get him, Jalen! Alpo! Şengün got 17, making us think about it. Shot glass. The young Turk. Wow.
We're going to have to go to my guy, MDW Basketball. He breaks down these travel plays and see if it was a travel or not. I don't think it was.
Porter, he's got 20, 3-ball number 5. He's got stickum on his hands or something. George Brett would be very happy about that. Oh, God. I really don't know what that was, but we'll take it. Duran, shot put no. Smith will clear. He will run. Now he gets it back, shoots the wing 3, makes it.
For Johnson. Feed the post, Şengün. Bridges trying to hold his ground. Şengün dances around the rim and down. And the rebound controlled by Houston.
Great shot created. Nice ball movement, working the inside out.
Drop step, Şengün, wraparound jam. Şengün.
Tillman nearly a steal. Şengün into the lane. Smith. He can do that. The standstill jump shooting.
On the play and following behind Tyus for the offensive rebound putback.
Şengün with a catch against Tillman and got to the cup.
12-6 spurred here for New Orleans. They're only down by 2 after giving up that 14-point lead. They've been down by 8. Porter Jr. for 3. Got to get it inbounded. Ooh, that was close. Loops it into Christopher. Tries on Beverly. Got it to go, and there was a foul. During the timeout, that deep 2 by Jabari Smith was incorrectly ruled here in the building of 3, so they adjusted the score. It's 83-80. Şengün whirling, and he's able to hit the hook shot, so he now, too, is a double figure.
And, of course, Jeremy Sohan for the Spurs. Şengün hits the 3.
This game's got everything.
Great to see. It looks like everybody was enjoying the fact that they visited that senior center. And Wiggins a busy man.
If anybody was wondering, man, they are serious. And Craig, you brought up a great note earlier. When they're hitting their threes, they become very hard to guard.
It's just, they got so many weapons. Şengün with the triple. Green, way off, never even hit the rim. Shot clock is about to go off. Here comes Jabari Smith, and he ends up getting fouled by Omni, and they're going to count the hoop.
Oh, you got to feed out. There you go.
Yeah, had a mouse in the house, and he worked right over.
Greg, it sounds very simple.
Fighting for position down low with Plumlee, roots him out of his spot. Now 2 on Green. To Smith, the Euro step, and then the finger roll. So that's now 8 unanswered for Utah. Porter ends the run.
Let's need a shot there for the Rockets.
Green working on Dinwiddie, nothing doing. Shot clock down to 3 inside of Şengün, in on Wood. And the baby hook over the top. That was nice.
And you can leave any Mav, but don't leave Luka.
Drop step, there goes Şengün. Working on Christian Wood. Those 2 guys went at one another a year ago.
Don't want to take these early starts for granted. We'll see if Jalen can get his first shot to go here, LP.
Fake the give and go and scored.
Yeah, love that, you know.
It's a great look by Tommy Adza and our crew. Steph is staying in the game, but as KJ Martin scores, that's something to watch his mobility, because he definitely tweaked it and was feeling it.
The more the next phase of that play is going to be open.
Rockets have made 3 out of 6. Şengün right to the hoop. Alpi Şengün.
Green looking for a seam now to Şengün. He'll spin, he'll step, and he will score.
It's the Suns, baby.
Eric Gordon, we know what he wants to do. He's trying to get to the paint. And good hands, because Herb deflected it. It's going to be short. And the roll.